read the accounts in the Bible of Jesus' final week before his death and resurrection, we see many different reactions to him. Some embrace him, some reject him. Ultimately, many call for his death. But in John chapter 12, we see another group of people. John tells us many, even of the authorities, believed in him. But because of the Pharisees, they did not confess it for fear that they would be put out of the synagogue, for they loved human glory more than the glory that comes from God. There were people who met Jesus, heard what he said, saw who he was, and believed it all. They wanted to be his people, to follow him. But they didn't do it, because they were afraid. The religious leaders did not like Jesus, and if you were associated with Jesus, life could become very hard for you. Public life, family life, work life. It was all so woven together that being branded with this label of following Jesus could come with a very high cost indeed. And that fear stopped them from speaking up, from stepping out, from following their convictions. It would be very easy for me to read this story and condemn these people, to say they must have been weak or pathetic. But I honestly can't answer the question of what I would have done. What I can do, though, is ask questions of myself now, today. Am I willing to be known as a follower of Jesus? Am I willing to hold to what I believe, what I know of him, even when it's unpopular? What if it were to affect my work? What if being unwilling to behave or speak in a certain way meant I didn't get a promotion? Or I made less money? Or I was mocked? What if people didn't want to be associated with me because I'm associated with Jesus? Some of these questions are a little close to home for me sometimes. Do we let fear stop us from confessing faith? Where do you need Christ's courage and strength to hold to him more fully? Today, may you have confidence in who Jesus is. May you be bold in declaring and standing for your faith in him. And may you know his strength when that is hard or when fear sets in.